Hi guys, and welcome to your October 2021. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You Timeless Reading first half of the month for this is the bonus for the beautiful sign of Capricorn. Let's give you a round of applause, Caps. Capricorn, thank you so much for voting. You are number one. Thank you guys for allowing me to take a little bit of time. I needed some R&R. Okay. I did go live on the 1st to let you know what the channel updates are. I will be linking that live below in the description box in case you need to refamiliarize yourself with what's going to be going on or be brought up to speed with some of the changes that you're going to be seeing across the channel over, the next month and going forward. If you are new here with me, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams? Hello to my members. Hello to my patrons, my coffee club members, and everybody else. Okay. We are going to be taking a look at your energy between you and the person. This is the bonus. The bonus is to be watched in addition to the main video. Okay. We basically take both readings and flip them with additional clarification. And then the top 3 is extended for purchase. Of course, my tiered members will get these videos for free. And if it's something that you're interested in purchasing, the link will be below in the description box on the main video, and I will start linking that the link for purchase here as well. I hope that this message finds you guys well and in good spirits. If you're interested in purchasing a water bottle, you can go ahead and drop below in the description box. Make sure that if you're interested and you are about that bottle life, I would like for you to go ahead and take a look. thecoldestwater.com. The link is below. You do not have to go through too much trouble. I have had a couple of you who have attempted to purchase and realized that you did not use my link, or you didn't have the actual affiliate code or the actual promo code, which is readings, in the description box. I did have someone that tried to one of my clients that tried to purchase, and it prompted her to log in. So please make sure that you follow the link, because when you follow the link, the first thing you should see on the screen, guys, is shop now. Trust me. So I've been having to walk people through, and she basically was able to make a purchase that way, but it prompted her for some more stuff, and it was just a little bit more complicated so for her. So please, if you're interested in purchasing a water bottle and you're interested in getting 10% off of your purchase, this is the one that I have. This is a 32-ounce sports bottle. I do have a couple other items. I don't have them in the shop today. So if you're interested in that, go ahead. I am still running a promo. All of this information is now available on my website, so hopefully I don't have to say it every video. If you're interested in that, you can go and check out my website at www.marvelousmadame.com. If you do not want to do that, you don't have to. Also, there is a giveaway that is weekly. If you don't want to purchase the bottle, you can go ahead and enter in your information and see if you qualify for, or if you're going to be chosen for a weekly giveaway. They will send that bottle to you free of charge. Okay. Up at the top, you do see text a question. You can text me a question for 1111. I will get back to you within 24 hours. That information is also on the website in the announcement bar. You can also do that online. You don't have to necessarily text it on your mobile. You can do that online as well if you would prefer to do it from your computer. So don't get it twisted. You're going to get the answer via text message, but you don't have to order or do any of that necessarily on the phone. Okay, it's up to you. That information is below. It's going to take you to the desktop version of that app, and you can still do the exact same thing. Let's get started. Thank you for that. Everything that you need is below. Your October energy readings are going to be trickling in. I am excited for that for you. And your September's link will be below if you want to do that. And that stuff is also on my website. Thank you for allowing me to finish, Capricorn. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, your person is definitely going through a lot right now. And this is for those of you Capricorns who are connected with an individual, and you have and you feel like there are constant challenges, you feel like there have been constant stop and starts, there's going to be a lot of buzzing. And to let you know, the retrograde right now that we're in is in Libra. But when Venus goes retrograde Capricorn in a couple of months, that's going to be retrograde in Capricorn. So you guys are probably taking a beating with trying to figure out what you're doing, who you're doing it with, what it's called, what it means. You're already going through that already. So your person has been just as confused. Let's go ahead and get started. The first card in your person's energy is make the effort. Obviously, making the effort has been a huge inconvenience for the person that loves you, because they really didn't realize how they were supposed to make the effort. They felt as if they were. But I believe that as their feelings grew for you, because great love is worth taking the necessary steps you're guided to take, or taking the steps, they realized that it took a lot more to maintain this relationship opposed to obtaining a relationship. It is one thing to meet you, fall in love with you, or develop feelings for you, and then establish a routine. It's something completely different than actually still doing the same things that you started doing with that person, and you can't change it because of then your own temperament comes in. This is too hard. This is this and this is that. And let's face it, Capricorn, you know, your energy is restricting. Our energy can be a little restrictive, and we require a certain amount of that something in order to buy in or get us really like, okay, what is this? And this is an earth sign thing. I realize that. There's obviously some changes between you, differences between you guys with this religious factors card. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. You know, honestly, I believe that both of you guys right now are being affected by your spiritual path. In Capricorn, I know for us, especially as a collective, we have been trying to trim the fat in our lives, or people, places, and things that no longer are in resonance with our highest good. And unfortunately, that has trickled down into our relationships as well as a collective. So you could have obtained, or you could have run into possible roadblock after roadblock after roadblock. And when you start to peel the complicated layers like an onion back, and peel these layers away from this individual, you realize that they probably have been through just as much as you have been through, and you guys handle things completely different. And you definitely, and then it comes down to all of these other variables. And again, I have had sessions with many of you who feel like, my God, Marv, this person, you know, feels like, you know, they're the only persons that has been through something. Depending on the way a person thinks, Capricorn collective and your cross watchers, you do and you will connect and fall in love with people. They have been drawn to you because of your strength, and you have a resilience about you where you can compartmentalize and have all of these other little Capricorn tools that maybe the person that loves you doesn't have. So that person may victimize themselves, or set themselves, or cast themselves aside, like, I am the only person in America who is going through this. They don't realize that that's what they're doing. And they've been, and don't get me wrong, people know what they're guilty of. Like, if you tell somebody something and they jump on the defensive, you best believe that's not the first time they've heard it. So this person has a hard time with making the effort because they victimize themselves and it's like, I've been through this. And it's like, so what? So have I. And on top of that, to add insult to injury, in the hard place, we're looking at a past life relationship. There's something very familiar about you guys as souls. It may be hard to walk away from one another because there is a pain that is recognized between the both of you. And that is exactly what is being experienced right now, which is the reason why it's probably been hard to let one another go. This connection defies logic in the heart place. We also have, and that was in the heart place, we also have heart to heart conversation. This is what you probably think you have been doing the entire time, Capricorn. And I'm not going to say that you haven't because I understand exactly what you need and what type of communication you want coming back to you. However, the person that you are connected with, unfortunately, is not as communicative. I can already tell. And I can already tell the differences. I can already tell just by looking at this that there's a lot of family issues with this individual, or they have a bad taste in their mouth from for a male or female, due to some issues that they have carried with them. And talking and telling you this has not really been their strong suit. A heart to heart conversation is something that's going to go two ways. So I don't ever want you to look at this and think that this is automatically what they have to do. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. This is something that you're both being guided to do. Who needs to initiate that? I don't really think it matters, but honestly, intuitively, I am picking up on the fact that your person is dealing with, I don't know what that shirt is on my shirt here. I don't know what that stain is. It looks weird. Anyway, forgiving and learning is here. I'm not saying that it matters who initiates that conversation. According to the card, when you just look at it, this is what needs to happen between both of you guys. And let's take initiation out of that because my intuition is telling me this is what they need to do. I don't feel like you have a problem with asking, and I know damn well you don't have a problem with expressing. But sometimes you need to just hush and allow this person to speak their truth, because intimidating them and pointing out how stupid it is for them not doing something that comes so easy to you is what every zodiac sign deals with, especially how you handle your emotions is exactly how you expect someone else to handle their emotions. And what ends up happening is that the other person ends up resenting it after a while because they've heard how much they sucked at what they were supposed to do. And everybody, that's a people trait. And it's like, well, there's this regard that, well, if I can do it, you can do it. And that's just not realistic. So this person does need to come to you, Capricorn. I know that you've been the initiator of a lot of the conversations, especially if you have a Mercury in Capricorn. If you are a Capricorn sun and you have a Mercury in anything else, I mean, I can't see, unless it's in detriment, I really don't see you having a problem with expressing yourself emotionally. But that's not the case for everybody, okay? We also have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. This person holds on to things. Some of these things, Capricorn, is not for you, had nothing to do with Capricorn, but this person just continues to collect and collect and collect all of these experiences of the past. And yet that's not stopping them from finding people and falling in love and connecting with individuals, yet they're having a very hard time understanding that they need to give themselves time before they jump into the next thing. And a lot of people do that, and then before you know it, you're paying for what the last person did and the last person did and the last person did, and every single thing that you do that you may need to work on is amplified by 3,000% because they're triggered because it was never resolved from the previous experience. Okay. And then we also have free yourself. So they're aware of this. They know that they need to take their time back, not their time back. They know that they need to take control back of their life. And this card is misconstrued as someone just doesn't have a handle of everything and they're like, no, this is definitely from a romantic perspective, and that is how I am interpreting it, because it is a romance angel oracle. So they know that from a romantic standpoint, there has been some things that have been completely out of control, things that have come in and reared their ugly head and just have not been resolved, and they have let their emotions get the best of them. And what they need to do is take control of their emotions. It says life. I do believe that that is from the emotional perspective. And we also have trust. That says a lot about the situation. The situation is calling for you to have faith. This person is very much so aware, Capricorn, that you are the individual for them. They know what you've been telling them, and a lot of it has been making effort or their lack thereof and holding on to things from the past. And they know that they're supposed to deal with those things. All right, we're going to get 2 cards that let us know how you're feeling about the situation. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. So Capricorn, you obviously are ready to start having the marriage conversation. Maybe this has been some of the reason why you've been in a situation with this individual, because you felt like you guys could at least talk about this, and maybe they didn't want to do it. What else do we have? I have to go this way, guys. Let's go. What else do we have for Capricorn? So Capricorn, it's looking like you are definitely, oh, all right, there is a bunch of cards falling. You're definitely at a situation where you're thinking about what to do. And I don't know why this card wants to come out and show itself. It is the card of children. Your love life is being affected by children. I didn't think that this would be an issue, but there's obviously a children tie that you have an issue with, or that you don't know how it's going to work. Like for some of you guys that have grown children, this could affect you too, because I hate to say it, but you just got some people that if they're not used to having a child, even if the child is grown, they don't quite understand and can relate to that specific dynamic. And also for others of you, Capricorn, you know, you come into the fold and you handle things a certain way. You can have a very, and I'm trying to be nice here. You can have a very cut and dry type of approach to certain things. And I don't feel like the Capricorn in this reading is the one that doesn't have children, because for the most part, I don't really think that you have an issue with children. But I think that if you are incorporated into a situation, it can be some problems from your standpoint. You feel like you could come in and offer something, and they may have not been handling things a certain way. And then you interject and you get involved, and then stuff got to change. So it's either the person that you are connecting with, Capricorn, as far as this children card is concerned, does not want to, or does not. There's been something with children. I'm feeling like if the person doesn't have any children, they don't understand your relationship with children, the children that you have. This is always hard, because you just have some of those individuals where we're a package deal, and if you can't accept my kids, it's a wrap. Everybody should feel that way, but I'm biased because I am a Capricorn moon. I feel like children have their own lane and they have their own place. And if you're one of those adults that can be jealous of a child, listen, I see, that's why I didn't want to say that. That's, to me, you really need some help, because that's terrible. Now, there are shades of gray, but I'm talking about a child that needs care. Like, there's something here. We're going to find out what it is. I can go on and on because I'm feeling all types of stuff. It doesn't necessarily mean that someone doesn't like the children. I'm not getting that. But I do feel like a relationship. A lot of times when I see this, guys, the first thing I think of is a relationship with the other parent. Always. Always, always, always. That's the first place that I go. I try to be very open-minded. I have a million and one scenarios popping up in my head right now, but There is probably a relationship or lack thereof or some type of foolishness with the parent of this child. And I've said this before in across different zodiac signs. This person knows that if you get involved, that whatever is going on, they're either going to have to expose themselves to all of the things that they've been wanting your sympathy for, try to make it seem like this other person is the bad guy, when in actuality, if you find out, it may be something completely different. It is crazy what I'm feeling, but I'm gonna put this card down because this is how you're feeling. So that means that for you, you don't trust aspects of either their relationship with the child, with this child's parent or these children's parents, or Capricorn, this person doesn't, you don't like the way, or you think that they're being apprehensive about your relationship with your kids. Maybe they don't have kids, so they don't quite understand that. And you'd be surprised at how many adults are just not naturally parental. They'll have kids just to say they have kids, but they don't actually take care of them. So it's crazy, but that's what I'm feeling, Capricorn. You guys put it to rest down in the comments and let me know. All right, what is going on today with these cards? It's probably because I got a band-aid on my thumb. Yeah, I slightly nicked my finger last night. It's always something with my hands. Every time it's about to be any type of anything, full moons and all of this old stuff, I'm telling you. I already cut my finger once and I just nicked it again last night. So it's a little sore every time I shuffle. So they're falling off this band-aid because they're just sliding off. All right. We're going to clarify all the way around. We're going to start with your person and make the effort is being clarified by Wheel of Fortune. The card of 10. 10 is completion. They are going to be making the effort. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, chance, changes, destiny, luck, opportunity, and winning. It's time to win. It's time for them to make the effort so they can win in this situation with you. Okay, religious factors are being clarified by root chakra. They obviously have an issue with their basic trust. That's the reason why trust is here twice. They're having a very hard time with trust and trusting this situation, Capricorn. And that is something that stems from their childhood and other things. Like I said, all of my chakra cards have affirmations. So they are to affirm the following. I feel deeply rooted. I am connected to my body. I feel safe. I am grounded, stable, and standing on my own 2 feet, and I trust myself. So maybe they grew up in a situation that was not as stable. And so to truly commit to something, you guys would be amazed that maybe that is exactly what is preventing them from just going all in. Because when you have situations where you didn't feel safe, you'd be surprised how, as an adult, that plays out in your relationships. And they may not want to be responsible for having you change everything in your life. They don't trust themselves. You know, it may look like they lack commitment, but they may not just simply trust themselves. They know you got it together, Capricorn. They don't want to put you in that type of jam because now they have that guilt on them. And now you just did everything to change, you know, your life. And, you know, that you have to trust and be confident in yourself, especially dealing with a Capricorn. You know what I'm talking about. All right. So the devil, past life relationship, Saturn. So yes, this is a situation. You are the Capricorn. This is the major arcana for Capricorn. It's been very restrictive. This is the devil, the card of 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. How can we be triumphant and overcome this energy? Bondage, enslavement, fear, feeling trapped, materialism, temptation, unhealthy relationships is what this person could have encountered. And this is a past life relationship. So all of the old tricks and rules do not apply here. Okay. Clarify heart-to-heart conversations. And because of that, it has presented itself in a lot of it. All of those things have applied to the past life relationship, but because of the fact that the relationship defies logic, it just throws it out of the water and blows all of those old things and stuff that this person would have done completely out the water, Capricorn. So there we go. We also have acceptance, Heart-to-heart conversations, there's going to be an acceptance on both ends. Understanding is the first step to acceptance, and only with acceptance can there be recovery, okay? So there is time to talk about things, and in that is you guys are going to be talking about forgiving and learning, releasing and healing the past, which is being clarified by the sun. 1 + 9 is 10. We're going to be going into our new beginnings. This is your second 10 that's here, okay? Fire sign, enlightenment, joy, marriage, material, happiness, success, and vitality. Marriage is here. So as you forgive and learn, you guys are going to be stepping into the next level of this relationship, which is possibly talking about marriage and what the next 5 years looks like between you. We do have the world, all right? The world, clarifying, free yourself. This is the Saturn energy. Again, additional restrictions. We have Saturn here twice in the heart. So it's been very difficult. It's been a lot of going back and forth. That's because Saturn is here. It creates, unfortunately, a lot of restrictions that you have to dig deep and really fight to overcome. This is Earth, achievement, fulfillment, possibility, successful conclusions. How do we integrate ourselves? They want to bring things together, combine forces, free themselves, take back control of their life, and really incorporate you in to the fold the way you're supposed to be incorporated in. And then we have trust being clarified by blessings. When we lose one blessing, another is often most unexpectedly given in its place. And they have to trust that what they're feeling is real. You are real, and their love for you is real. So that's beautiful. Now we're clarifying you. All right. The wedding card is being clarified by Hierophant. Some of you guys do have Taurus in your chart. This is 5, and it has been challenging to move into your higher self, education, learning, marriage, religion, seeking counsel or advice, spiritual guidance and tradition. We have, and this is the card of marriage. So you guys are going to be sitting down and having a conversation. Remember, it's a timeless reading. I want you to come back and watch this. You can download it. You can share it. Capricorns, we're about to move into some new stuff. Venus is going to be going retrograde in your sign and our sign, okay? Please keep this video because there's a lot of marriage things going on. And I do believe that November is going to be a little crazy. We have a lot of forward things going on. Pluto, if I'm not mistaken, is retrograde right now in Capricorn. So it's a lot. Keep this particular this video in your vicinity so you can go back to it in about 3 months. Watch it again when Venus goes retro and listen to what I'm saying and see if that has come to fruition. We have miracles, clarifying children. So Capricorn, you're looking at this as a miracle. There is something here. I don't know what this is about. It seems to be positive. Maybe what was once negative has now took a turn. So it doesn't have to be bad anymore. There's a lot of things changing between you two. Okay. We have had some challenges. We have 2 10s, things coming to completion in your luck and in your love. Okay. We also have a 6 in your devil. I said 5, I said challenges, but 1 + 5 is 6. That indicates triumphs. So although there has been a lot of restrictive energy, we still have a lot to be thankful for and triumphant over. And also we do have the world. We're going to be thinking about growth. And it's been a challenge right here to move up for you into an energy of marriage. Maybe you've been fighting it, or maybe it's time that you have a conversation about it. Either way, that is what I'm seeing. This was a long one, Capricorn, because I had to take some extra time to really get to you, to the core of some of the things that you're going to be dealing with, okay? Thank you for allowing me to bring you this message. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Ooh, I got a couple more things. I'm going to bring your energy forward in the main video. There are also some things at the top of the deck that I'm going to be talking about, but I don't want to do it in this video because it's already too long. So if you're interested in purchasing the extension, it will be available for you And I will see you in the next half of the month when we do it again. Bye, Capricorn.